While I love a good logoed bag, there's something about the clean, understated look of quiet luxury. Today, I'll be sharing my entire quiet luxury bag collection. Hi, everyone. So this is Jo, otherwise known as the Little Bean on Instagram, TikTok, and now here on YouTube. I started this channel in order to be able to provide more in-depth reviews on my bags, as well as share more of my bag collection to include these mid-range quiet luxury bags we're going to talk about today. If you like this type of content, I'd love for you to like and subscribe. So we have a lot of bags to cover in today's video. I plan to group them by brand and then discuss price range, features, pros and cons of the ones that I own, and then my overall thoughts on each brand. I do want to note that most of these bags, if not all, have been gifted to me through collaborations that I've done in the past with each brand. But I want to make very clear that this video is not sponsored by any of the brands that I'll be showing you today, and that all of the opinions that I'm sharing are 100% my own. Okay, so the first brand we're going to cover is Polene. Now, Polene is a Parisian brand, and they have bags that range in price from about $360 to $690. So I have 4 bags from their collection, as well as some of the micro bags that I've shared in some of my previous content. So the first one from my collection is the Numero Un in the nano size. This is a lovely green shade. This is one of their very well-known styles. And it comes with a strap as well. The next style I have is called the Numero Neuf. It also has a strap. Next is a Numero Sept, and this is in the mini size. I love the chain that comes with this bag. It's connected, but it has a leather shoulder strap as well. Finally, I have the Numero Dix, and this is in the pebbled leather. I actually do have another bag on my wish list from this brand that I'm pretty confident I'm going to buy myself. It's the Nod bag. The one in the cognac brown is just so beautiful. I just love the design. So if I had to choose another one that I would personally buy myself, it would definitely be that one. So in terms of the pros, I do absolutely love Polene bags. I just think that each of their styles is so unique, and the designs are very chic and understated, yet they are recognizable in their own way. The ones that I have, I feel, are very well made. I've never had any quality issues. I love that there is versatility with these bags as well. Like, you can remove the straps. Even on this one, you can remove the top handle on it. You can adjust the strap length. So for example, on the Numero Dix, you can make it into a shoulder bag or change it into a crossbody, even though it's a leather option. So they have a lot of unique styles that still maintain a lot of functionality in them. Some cons that I will note. I would say out of the bags that I have here, my least favorite is this one, the Numero Neuf, which some might find surprising because I feel like it's a pretty popular one from their brand. I just can't stand the opening of it. It's so hard to get in and out of this bag, and get things in and out of this bag. I think if they had an adjustable, like a magnetic closure right here at the top handle, like they do on I think their bag's called the Berry, has a gold clasp here that can snap open and closed, then I would like this bag a lot, because I think it would be easier to stretch the opening. But because it's just so hard to get things in and out, like even my hand, and I don't have big hands, I don't use this bag as much. So my overall thoughts are, I do think Polene makes beautiful pieces. And like I said, they have a lot of thought put into them. It is definitely something I would recommend. So the next brand we will look at is Demellier. So this is a London-based brand, and their bags range in price from $295 to $875. I first saw this bag in particular, the Nano Montreal, being worn by Princess Kate Middleton, and I was absolutely smitten. I just thought it was so beautiful, and she wore it so well. And so I was very excited when I had the opportunity to work with this brand. So this is the Nano Montreal, and I have it in the toffee color. And I love the top handle. You know that I am a mini bag fanatic, so just the shape and silhouette of this was very appealing to me. It does come with a strap as well, and it's rather spacious given how thick it is, and you can attach the straps on the back. So I just recently received this small Vancouver in this beautiful poppy color, and it is just so beautiful. I am really looking forward to using this bag in the summer. So this bag as well has a zipper section in the interior. It doesn't have removable straps, but the straps are adjustable. So some of the pros of these bags are it's just such a sleek design. While it doesn't scream logos, the hardware on it is quite distinctive. And so it has a very, I feel like it's very eye-catching. It looks very luxe. The structure and quality of these bags seems pretty good. I love the silhouette of the bags, as I've mentioned before. I also love that they have a large variety of sizes and styles in their collection. For me, I'm a mini bag lover, so I went for the smaller sizes, but they have this Vancouver in a variety of sizes that are much larger in case you need more capacity. In terms of cons, I think the main thing is the hardware. I love the way that these bags open and close. However, just because there is so much hardware and it's a very smooth gold, I think I'm always worried I'm going to scratch or damage the hardware, and it's going to be pretty noticeable since it's such a distinctive feature of the bags. I actually was able to receive some sticker protectors for the hardware on this Nano bag from Havre de Luxe. I'll link to those protectors in my caption below. So that does help, but it's just something to keep in mind overall, especially if you choose not to put protectors on the hardware. Also, in general too, so this one doesn't have any sticker protectors on it, and it might be hard to tell, but it does collect a lot of fingerprints as well. Overall, though, I do think this is a beautiful brand. The bags are well made, they're very sleek, and I love the design of them, so I would recommend them as well. So the next brand we'll discuss is Oleada. And this is their mini anchor bag in the color sand. This is actually a new release, so they did just recently send this to me. And they also included a discount code that I could share with you all that I'll put in my caption. So the price range of this brand is anywhere from around $265 to $815 from what I saw on their website. So they do have a broad range, and they sell a lot of different styles and sizes. So some features of this bag: it can be worn 4 different ways. It can be worn as a top handle bag, it can be worn as a crossbody using these D-rings, or a shoulder bag, and then it also has little rings here on the back so that you can actually have 2 straps and use it as a backpack, which I think is pretty cool. So I'll show you the interior. Again, it has these 2 straps to give versatility and an interior pocket. Now, this bag is quite large, at least for me as a mini bag lover, but from what I understand, you can fit an iPad, tablet, you can fit all sorts of things in here, as it is quite spacious, and I do like that it has an interior pocket. For the pros of this bag, I would say that I love the functionality of this piece. I love the fact that you can potentially wear this as a backpack, which I think is really great, especially for travel. I also really like this pocket in the back. You can fit an iPhone in here. At least my 14 Pro fits in the back here, but you could also fit a passport. You could fit all sorts of things, which I think is very convenient. Overall, I like the look of the bag too, with the top handle and this new style with sand that kind of really emphasizes this wave pattern. It does give very luxe vibes, very Loro Piana vibes to it, which I think is a very sleek look. In terms of cons for this bag, I would say the only thing that I find as a drawback, and again, this is not any fault of the design itself, it's just a personal preference. You all know me, I really like mini bags, and compared to their other styles, which are, you know, often the work bags or large totes and those types of bags, this is mini for their collection. But for me, this is pretty big. I tried wearing this as a crossbody and it just looked gigantic against my petite frame. So I would just say I will probably using this more as a backpack for travel. Just because I don't think it works for me as a crossbody bag. So if they came out with something even tinier in this style, like, I don't know, like this size, I would probably like it a lot more. Also for me, it's a little hard to get used to this style of bag where you have to zip it this way to open and close it. The zippers, like I said, are great. There's no issue with it. It's just kind of something I would get used to. But overall, I think it is a beautiful bag. It is well made. And I'm excited to see what other styles that they release. The next brand we'll discuss is Ateliers Auguste. And this is hands down one of my favorite brands we'll be discussing today. So the brand is Parisian, and the bags vary in price from $385 to $686 from what I've seen on the website. So the first bag I have is the Raquel belt bag, and this is actually the old model. The new one now comes with some hardware right here on the bag, but I just love the minimalistic look of this bag. It's got a magnetic snap closure, and my phone, I have the iPhone 14 Pro, does fit in that little pocket right there, which is very convenient. The next one I have is the Mini Sully in the gold edition. So it has this beautiful gold hardware here. If you know me, you know I am a sucker for smooth leather cognac bags, and this one is just absolutely stunning. It is really small, however, it does fit my phone inside. As you can see, it does have some opportunities for organization as well. So the next style is hands down my absolute favorite. This is the Mini Monceau, and I just absolutely adore this beautiful leather on the bag. If you watched my recent YouTube video on my top 5 luxury bags, you'll note that this was actually listed as an honorable mention, and that's only because it's technically not a luxury bag. It doesn't fit in that price range, but I do wear this often, as often as my luxury bags, because it is just such a beautiful design. The hardware on this bag, like, can we talk about this? That magnet is so good. It's so satisfying. So the interior of this one is cloth. It has a large pocket that fits my phone and a little card slot right here. The strap is adjustable as well. And then the brand actually just sent me this bag in the taupe color today because they knew how much that I loved this black one, and so they were kind enough to gift me this taupe color as well. I will note that it feels different than my original black one, but I don't know if it's just that I need to wear this bag in a bit for it to get that really nice soft feeling. I will say the interior does look a little different as well. So if you do buy this bag, it will look more like this one, which is still a good functional design, a great pocket here that's now leather. So overall, this is just hands down, beautiful design, one of my favorites. The last bag I have from their collection is the Alma, and this is again the black in the gold edition for the gold hardware here. Now this bag has a beautiful chain that can adjust into a crossbody or into a shoulder bag setting. So it just feels like a bag you could really dress up or wear for a nice event. The interior is extremely spacious and it is just overall a beautiful bag. So overall, pros and cons of these bags. The pros are that they are just beautifully well made. I absolutely love the style of these bags, particularly, like I said, these mini Monceau bags. And so again, for me, these bags really encapsulate that quiet luxury feel. And again, this is not sponsored. I am just a huge fan. In terms of cons, I really wouldn't say I can find much. I will say I don't really feel like I will likely use the Alma Gold as much, just because it does feel like a much dressier bag. And similar to what I mentioned in some of the other reviews, this bag is very thick. And so when I wear it as a crossbody bag, I feel like it sticks out very far from my body versus this mini Monceau where it's a lot slimmer in silhouette. That would be the only drawback of this one. I would say for the mini Sully as well, I noticed that the corners of this one do tend to want to flip up a bit. So when I store this bag, I actually do use a ribbon to tie it down when I'm not using it, and that seems to address it overall, but just something to note. Overall, I feel like I've said this already. I love this brand. I would definitely recommend them. So the next brand we'll discuss is Fleuron. And this brand is Parisian, and their price range from what I saw on the website looks like $485 to $725. Now, I have the mini Swan bag in a really beautiful yellow color, and I added this twilly, so this did not come with the bag, but I just felt like it matched so well, and also it took forever to tie, so I didn't want to take it off, but the handle underneath is this plain kind of citron yellow, just like the rest of the bag. I don't have a lot of really brightly colored bags, but I'm just trying to branch out a little. And when I saw this yellow, I was just so drawn to it because it is so beautiful. And I think it's going to be a great pop for the summer. So the bag is a very unique shape. It's kind of like a bucket bag, and it has these two flaps here so that you can really extend the interior of the bag. It does come with a strap as well that you can hook to these two corners here. So the pros, I think that this brand, again, this is a theme throughout. These are very well made. You do not need to spend luxury amounts on bags. You can find some really beautiful, very well made bags in this mid-range price that are just, they have the feeling of the luxury brands without those prices. I also love the color of this bag. Again, I will say that of this brand specifically, their color options are just wild. They have some really bright, vibrant blues and yellows and pinks and turquoise. So if you like bags with color, I would definitely recommend checking them out. In terms of cons, I would say for this bag specifically, I'm still getting used to these little side flaps because at times if I'm opening my bag and I stretch out these flaps, it's a little tedious to put it all back together at times. Sometimes the snaps don't want to fully align. So if I don't stretch it all the way, then it's not bad. You know, I'm not going to have too many issues. The only other thing would be if they came out with like a micro version that's like this big, I would be fully in love. I think this one is a great top handle bag that I'll use in such way. I don't think I will use this as a crossbody. I will be releasing a what's in my bag soon if I haven't already, so you can see the capacity, and I think it's just a great size for a bucket bag. I think it's so cute though, so I am excited to have this in my collection. Overall, I think that this is another one of those brands up and coming that will get more popular because they just are beautiful bags and their vibrant colors I just think will draw a lot of people's eyes, so I do recommend it. So the next brand we'll discuss is Cafune, and this is a Hong Kong based brand. The price range is anywhere from around $280 to $658, I believe, based on what I saw on the website. So I have a variety of sizes of their stance collection, and I absolutely adore the stance collection. I think it is just such a sleek and very understated design. So I'll start with the stance wallet size. This is my favorite size, as you probably guessed, because it is small. It has a slim silhouette to it. I just love their hardware. I think it looks very sleek. It does come with a crossbody strap, and it has an interior pocket for organization. It also has a zip pocket on the back, but it's a pretty shallow pocket, so there really isn't much you can fit inside. The next size is the medium size. I just received this one recently. I think this is a new release. And this doesn't come with it. This is their little bag charm that comes with their micro-sized bag, but I just have it on here because I think it looks really cute. So this one I have in the pebbled leather, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it just feels really luxurious. So this one is quite spacious, and it also comes with a strap. And finally, this is the largest size. I think this is the original size of their bag. And the leather on this is so beautiful. It is quite well made. It does come with a strap for this one as well. But I will say for this bag, I do tend to wear it as a top handle bag. It also comes with a loop that you can put on here for added security. I'm just not showing it today. So some pros of these bags. Again, I think this is a theme throughout of all the bags I will be showing you today. These are well made. These are really well made. And the details are evident throughout the bags. I absolutely love the colors and the styles that they have. Particularly in this one, they have this blue suede version of the stance wallet that I am just drooling over. So they do have a lot of beautiful colors and styles and options in that sense. I love that this particular collection has so many different sizes. It adds a lot of versatility. In terms of cons, really, I would think out of these three, I would say the main quote-unquote con is just that these ones are quite large. That said, because they have the top handles to them, I can wear them as top handle bags, which make them, to me, a little more functional. Again, like, how cute is this? I just think it looks so good together. I have seen these bags everywhere on social media, on a lot of the like fashion social media accounts, and I get why. Like, the bags just look so nice and they go with every outfit, and they really have that elevated luxury look to them. So overall, I do recommend this brand as well. All right, so the last bag I have is from Verafied. Now, they are a New York-based brand, and their bags range anywhere from $78 to $368. So this is actually on more of the truly affordable side of the bags that I shared today. This is their mini hobo in gold. So this bag has a lot of different features to it. The first being it has this ability that you can lock the bag. So there's a lock here. I'm not going to unlock it, but you can close the tab and then put the lock right here, which actually makes the bag super secure. Another unique feature is this adjustable strap. So you can pull the strap all the way down, and then this one will feed through here, and you can lock it for a short kind of top handle look. So the leather on this bag too is absolutely stunning. It's a Napa leather, and it is just so smooth, and it feels very luxurious. So the pros of this bag, I love the size of this bag. It is a shoulder bag, so I don't need it to be quite as flat against my body as I would for a crossbody bag. I also love, this is random, but I really like the zipper of this bag. It is so smooth, and it's just very satisfying to close your bag. I would also say the price is a major pro. I think this bag is around $200, and you would never know it because, again, it just feels so well made and so thought out. Like, this lock on here is beautiful and heavy. I just think it looks very, very luxe for this price range. In terms of cons, I would say sometimes this bag does tend to slip off my shoulder if I don't wear it kind of cocked behind my shoulder versus like if I'm trying to wear it directly under my arm. Sometimes the strap will tend to pop out. Overall, I don't have issues with it, but I know that that has been something that others have commented on. But I just love this bag, and often I'm just end up carrying it in the crook of my arm as well, so that doesn't seem to be a huge issue for me. Other than that, I don't really have cons for this bag. I haven't really had any scratches on it. So it wears well. Like I said, the zipper is very smooth. I don't mind this little lock thing. If I don't want to have to keep undoing it, I can just leave it open, and it doesn't seem to be a huge deal. So overall, I think this is a really great bag, and I would definitely recommend it. And that wraps up my mid-range quiet luxury bag collection. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I actually really enjoyed making it and going through all of these bags that I've been able to collect over my time here in social media as a creator. I feel very, very fortunate to have been able to try out so many great bags, and I hope this information was helpful to you in case you were interested in any of these brands. Please pop a comment down below on which bags were your favorite, which brands were you interested in, and are there any bags here that you would want me to do more in-depth reviews on? As always, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. I'd love to have you join this community. Until the next time, bye.